Ba, 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 ba. Okay, is the camera not going to work today? There it goes. Alright, looks like we got it all. Looks like we might have it all set. Looks like we might. Alright. I've just updated my Cap 140. Just gonna give it a whirl, see how it works. We're just taking a, come on. So we're just taking a sightseeing flight over the Grand Canyon area, Lake Mead. Nothing spectacular. Just playing around this morning. Taking our Cessna 310. Coming out of Henderson Executive, going to the Grand Canyon West is the final destination. Now, this is an updated Henderson, and it's probably pretty good. But there's a lot of helicopters here in real life because it is Las Vegas. However, I do not have the helicopter pack on, so they are not going to show up. Or I don't have it installed, I should say. Alright, let's take a look around here. Looks like we got a few artifacts back here I wouldn't think would be in a rebuilt airport, but what do I know? And I got a, yeah, doesn't look good back there. Yeah, that section back there.
1 second starting VR.
1 second starting VR. I'm coming out of Henderson Executive in south of Las Vegas. Hang on, I gotta let the kitty out. Okay, okay. Go on. Alright. And I'm not even in VR because I'm playing with the autopilots. Alright, I gotta shut all this stuff down. Let's see what we got here. Got everything open. Let's get on the mill viz. Okay, yeah, we got everything open. Look at this. Locker door. And I'll probably have to do some repairs here. I haven't done any, and I've put quite a few hours on this plane. Okay, everything is closed. Let's go to status. Let's turn this off for now. Everything is powered down. No, it's not. Why isn't it? Oh, shit. It's supposed to have been powered down. Okay, let's do an inspect. I'm sure we got yellows. Yep, spark plugs, right brake. We'll get it all repaired. Well, what we need to. We'll clear cylinders. Yeah, some maintenance work. I say I've been flying this plane quite a bit, and I haven't checked it. Shame on me, right? We'll go ahead and fix. Come on, the magnetos. Come on. I think I read on the website that the magnetos were not in there right. It's not clicking in and repairing. Not on the website, but on their Discord, I've seen that people said the magnetos were not repairing up, and that would appear to be true on the right side. They said I have this as an owned ship, so it
VR's just starting.
well, we're still doing repairs. I got quite a bit. Yep, it's not going to click right magnetos. For whatever reason, they are correct. It's working on the right side. It's not working on the left side. Huh. There'll be a patch in the future. For anybody who is running an owned ship with damage on wear and tear. So I've got quite a few hours and I haven't checked it. Yeah, that seems to be the only thing that's not repairing so far. Yep, everything else seems to be repairing.
Oh, you're in the 310?
Yeah.
Okay. My VR just started, so I don't know about 90% of what you just said.
Oh, you can't hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear it until the thing.
I'm doing inspection repairs.
Oh, okay.
I've got quite a few hours since I, checked it.
Yeah.
And so I figured it'd be a good idea. And only spark plugs on the left engine were in the yellow, but probably means somebody was running it, wasn't running it lean enough, fouled them.
Oh.
I fouled them.
You got it set for rental or owner?
Owner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you are rental, every time you get in it, it's going to be in perfect shape. All the maintenance is going to be done. But I have it set for owner, and I have wear and tear on, so.
Oh, okay. I have a question. Can you fly without the rudder pedals in this flight sim?
Yes.
I think that's what's going on is my rudder pedals, because they're like, something's wrong. And it'll start to, when I'm on the ground and I try to push like on the right foot and it retracts the left, to turn the airplane one way, and it'll do it, and then it wanders back and corrects, and it's like it's completely independent.
Do you have auto rudder on in your options?
In flight sim?
I think it is an assistance. Hang on, I'll take a look where it's at.
Right,
Okay.
let me look. Let's see.
It sounds like to me that your assistant options, I do believe it is.
Systems,
Aircraft
okay.
systems, they have,
Aircraft systems
auto
easy?
make sure. Yeah, that's part of it. It's driving for you.
Okay, so I should change.
Well, you know what?
Okay.
It depends. Now, see, I have everything on hard. You know what I mean? I have everything turned off for that stuff. I think it's under.
Well, that's
yeah.
probably a better idea.
Autopilot is under piloting and assistant options. Auto rudder, I have it off. Assistant yoke, assistant this, all that assistant shit I have off. The only thing I have on in that section is let the AI control the radio communications because I just don't want to mess with it. Not that I don't know how, I just,
Right.
You know what I mean? I want it on. I want to fly properly, but I really just don't want to have to keep hitting the buttons. And sometimes they drive you nuts with keep asking, telling you to do things, and you've got to confirm it every time. And I just turn that off. I just let the AI do it, answer them instead of me. But assistances will override or go back. You see,
Right.
if you've got rudder on, it's gonna do what it thinks you should do, not what you want it to do. Does that make
trying
sense?
to find where I believe you. I'm just trying to find where it says auto rudder.
It's under piloting in the assistant options.
Oh, okay.
Open
All
up
right.
the piloting tab, and it's the first one.
Auto rudder is on. What
Yep,
a
see. Now, I'm going to tell you that if you got used to it, when you turn it off, you're going to...
no! I haven't got used to it. I'm just sick of trying to
All right, well,
fight
and
the
I'm going to tell
stupid
you
thing.
what, if your pedals aren't calibrated, or you know what I mean, I've got Thrustmaster pedals, the cheap ones.
I do too.
There's things I do not like about them, and I have kept adjusting them. The
Oh,
curves and
really?
shit,
Oh, really?
they can be so damn touchy, or that you can, and if you go a little bit too far, then the damn things don't work at all. The brakes are braking on them or I keep adjusting the curves on the brake. I have airplanes that you can nose them into the ground just by tapping the brakes, like the
Wow.
Corsair. So I keep adjusting them, backing them off so they don't work as well
Oh,
because
okay.
it's too much brake, and it actually noses the plane over if you tap them.
Okay.
Like I say, I probably should have bought the
You'll,
Logitech pedals instead of Thrustmasters when I bought them, but I'm trying to wait till they wear out because I just hate wasting money.
oh, yeah, me too.
The Logitechs have a wider swing on them. You know, the pedals on the Thrustmasters are really close together,
Oh, okay.
much closer than in a real airplane.
Okay, so I should turn off. If I want a realistic flight thing where I'm in control, basically turn off the piloting altogether, all the
Yeah,
stuff,
I've
right?
got everything off but the AI for the radio communications.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Now, but you'll not miss. I'm going to tell you what. If you have the assisted stuff on, you will notice it when you turn it
That's
all
okay.
off.
That's okay.
You know what I
I
mean?
would rather learn how to fly than
Yeah.
learn how to
And
correct for whatever something else
same
is.
thing with the aircraft systems. Switch it to hard, turn off all that shit. You have to do it by yourself. You know
Okay,
what I
what's
mean?
assisted checklist?
Now the assisted checklist is off. That means it will do the checklist for you if you go through the checklist. I hardly ever do it because you know what? I don't know. Before I start, I do basic stuff without worrying about like I go through all the travels on my
Yeah,
yoke, my
you're
pedals.
not gonna die, and your
Right,
plane's not gonna land on
right. And
somebody's house and kill
I'm not
somebody else.
using it to practice flying in real
Yeah,
life anymore. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Okay, I'm shutting it off then.
Yeah. Uh,
Assisted landing.
Once
Adjust
again,
for
it
use of
will help
throttle.
you get the plane on the ground.
I'd rather try it. Learn how to do it
Yeah,
myself.
like I say, and it's see the
Assisted
thing the
takeoff.
same
I don't care.
the difference between flying a sim and flying real life, you have no tactic feedback in a sim. It is
Right.
really different. You can feel what the
Oh,
airplane's doing.
oh,
You know
sure.
what I mean? Well, in a
Yeah, I can.
sim,
I've flown in it.
you don't have
I
that
haven't
in a
actually
sim.
flown an airplane, but I've been in. I
Yeah.
mean, we flew across the
And
United
so there
States,
is a
across.
big difference. You would be surprised. Pilots depend on the feedback from the airplane itself, which you
Even
don't.
your equilibrium,
Yeah,
everything, the
I
feeling, the
mean, when
vibration
you're
in the
flying a
plane, the
plane,
sound, everything. Yeah.
landing, taking off, you can feel the airplane. So just like you've seen me, I'm flying this sim and I'm going down, I'm dropping, I'm not paying attention because you know what? In a real plane, you can feel when you're going too fast, when you're descending. So you'll
Yeah.
notice a few times I've gotten caught over speeding
Yeah.
and tearing the airplane up because I have no feel for how fast I'm going and I'm not watching the gauge.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Yep. You're not
Yeah,
flying the airplane.
yeah, I'm not
That's
flying the airplane. I'm flying a sim.
yeah.
So in the
Yeah.
sim, I should be watching. I should be watching the airspeed, and I have a tendency not to do that in a sim. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I get
Yeah.
caught descending, going too fast, and blowing the wings off. And see now, if you have all that stuff on in the sim assisted shit, you'll never. It doesn't hurt you.
Okay. All right. So everything under piloting is off except for AI radio communications
Yeah, that's
ATC.
how I've said. Like I say, I have
Okay.
everything
Okay.
as
All
hard.
right. What about
But that's just
point of
me.
interest?
POI is
Uh,
just what do you want it to show up, Lamb? You know what I mean? I have them all off most of the time except fauna markers. Except I go in and turn them on as I want them. Like if I'm looking for a city, I don't know the area, I'll flip it on the city. You know what? But it gets so cluttered in there with everything on.
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
landmarks and stuff. You see all
Yeah.
these markers everywhere. I really don't
Yeah.
want that unless I have to have them or I'm looking for a, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I can't find an airport. Where the hell is the damn thing? Or it'll be a grass airport in the field and looks just like all the other fields. So I'll flip
Yeah.
them on just to find where I want to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for the
Yeah.
most point, I have them off just because I don't want the clutter. You know what I mean? I want to see
Okay.
them. I want to see the ground.
Eight, user experience. What do you
Ah.
got on or off?
Okay, the only thing I have ATC voices on, of course.
ATC open
Yeah,
at start
yeah.
on?
No,
Okay.
ATC voices only. Every that first
Okay.
two were
Okay.
off, third one's on, and then everything's off except go down to G effect. I have jet pilot, so I have G effects when I'm flying the military jets,
Oh,
like the
okay.
F-15, F-14. I want the G effects. Turn the G suit on, which is for the G effects, you know. And end flight when aircraft shut down is on. That's irrelevant. You know what? It just once I shut the aircraft down, I'm done with the flight. I'm going to go pick something else. That just means it. But you
Okay.
have, you know.
But
you
you're
don't-
gonna have to back out of it anyway. Right?
Yeah. All it does.
So
Yeah. All
whether
it
it be an
does
on
is
or off
yes.
doesn't
If
matter.
if it's off, you're still going to have to change screens manually.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I'd rather, if I'm gonna stop, like I was trying to do the other day, I would stop next to the animals on the plane, and then
Right.
I was trying to turn and get up close to them. But if I stopped the aircraft, it shut it off, and it says, "That's it." Okay, no,
No.
it's not shut down. I'm trying to do something.
Right.
When
So
I'm
just
ready,
so
I'll
just,
back out.
yeah. So
Okay,
just turn
G
it off.
suit and
Yeah,
G
on
effect.
if you're flying Mach 2 jets, you want G effects. You know,
Oh.
that's
But if
yeah.
you're not, it doesn't
But
matter.
yeah,
if it's on
because
or off?
you're not going to pull many G's in a normal airplane
Right.
unless you're doing aerobatics. Now, if you're
Yeah.
flipping and rolling and shit, yeah, you might want it on, but you're probably not going to be wearing a G suit because you're not going
Right.
that fast. You know what I mean?
Right. 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 So having them both off is just it doesn't
Yeah, I
matter,
don't
right?
think you'll notice. I have them on, but I have military jets. I like to fly the F-14. I like to fly the F-15. Even the F-22 that's in here, I like to fly them. So, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I have never flown one in real life, so I have no idea if it's realistic or not. You know,
In-
I've never been in
Instrument.
one.
What about instrument heads-up display, chase cam?
Okay, you're in VR, you don't have that regardless. But if you're on the flat top, a desktop,
Yeah.
it has a bunch of instruments up there in your third person view. I have it turned off because I want to see the view, I don't want to see the instruments.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean?
get
But
what-
see, you
yep,
don't
yep,
get that. When you go to third person in
Right.
VR, we don't get that anyway.
Okay,
So,
it's not
yeah.
all right, the display cockpit cam instrument, that's the one right under it says minimal.
Yeah, you can make it full,
What
or
is
you
that?
can you can make the instruments full, or you can make them little lines at the bottom. Once again, turn it off
Oh, really?
because it is for third person view, and you don't get that in VR. So, and you hardly ever
Oh,
fly off your monitor, so it just ain't gonna make any difference. You're always in VR. Me, I go
Okay.
back and forth, but
Okay. Yeah, I'm not
yeah.
a fan of not something like this is obvious to me to be a always in VR thing.
Well,
'cause
see, it's harder in VR when you're playing with shit. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm checking out. I
Right.
updated my 530
With your head up.
Garmin, and I want to be able to see what's going on all over. In VR, it's harder to mess with controls.
right, because you have to lift up the head mounted
Yes.
display in order
So
to see
yes.
what you're doing.
When I'm playing
Okay.
around and I know I'm going to be playing with things, I just soon go to the desktop. But when I'm seriously just flying for fun, I go in VR.
Okay, navigation aids, route and waypoints. I have on taxi ribbon.
I have
on.
taxi ribbon on as the only one I have on. Everything else is manual for smart cam mode, landing path, and route and waypoints is off. What it will
Okay.
do if you have ribbons on, because I don't want to study the airports. I'm flying all over the world. I've never been to those airports. I have no idea what the taxiways are, and I don't want to hunt for them. You know what I mean? So I turn them on. So I use that cheat because, hey, I don't want to study the airports like I do in real life. Well, it is.
Okay,
In real life, you go somewhere, you have to know where you have to study them to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Or know where you're going, I should say.
Right. Yeah. I saw an advertisement, a YouTube video. It was a PSA about runway incursions and stuff, and it was given by Harrison Ford.
Yeah, because
Probably part of his punishment for
probably
too many
was. But
runway
see that.
incursions. You got to start making some PSAs.
Oh,
or
they'll find your ass. I mean, don't think they let you get away with it when you don't know where you're going in an airport. And you can technically just read the markers at the airports, but you can't read the damn things. You write up on them, so you're starting, you're stopping, you're trying to figure out. You see what I'm saying? So you have to know where you're going when you're going to a new airport. Now, so when you come out all the time, you've got it memorized.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, when they tell you where to go, you know.
If you're just flying across country and you got to stop for gas somewhere,
you have no idea.
Yeah.
But see, in real life, you do have to know. It's in the sim. I can cheat. I can turn on taxi ribbon. I don't care. You know what I mean? So I'm cheating. Yes, I am. Sorry. Shoot
we're
me.
in a sim.
Yeah, shoot me.
Wait, they can't shoot each other in flight simulator.
But is it a cheat? No. Of course it's a cheat. Jesus, you know?
All right, routes and waypoints.
Off. Yeah.
What does that give you?
If you want navigation,
if I'm flying from here to San Diego,
it will show you the navigation icons if you're flying. If you have filed a flight plan. Out in the air somewhere, like say you're flying IFR instruments, it will give the waypoints, or you're even GPS, it will give you the waypoints out the air where you're supposed to be flying between the points.
That sounds like a good idea.
I don't know. I have mine. I have them off. I never use them. You know what I mean? I can read a compass, but see now, it's what you want to mess with. It's a sim. You don't have to make everything real. If you don't want
as much my flight experience, my ability to move stuff around, and I want that on. But if I'm going like from here to San Diego, I want to see the marker at the other end of the thing saying I'm 1,300 nautical miles away.
Yeah, it gives you. Well, you're not going to see that one because there isn't this. It's only going to show you the next icon marker that you need to go to. Right. It's not going to show you all of them.
But that's a flight plan. You have to file a flight plan.
But it has to know where you're. You have.
It'll show you the last one. I've never filed a flight plan.
Oh.
And every time I've flown from, say, San Diego to Los Angeles, I put, departure and arrival, and then whenever I get in the sim, it shows me.
Well, technically, if you do it on the map, technically in this game, if you do it on the map, that is a simple flight plan.
Yeah.
So if you had the markers on, it would.
You're gonna have to teach me about how to file flight plan. You're the pilot. You're gonna be. But see,
there's a difference. GPS is pretty simple flight plan. IFR, you have beacons everywhere that the IFR system you have to go through. It's not a straight line in IFR.
Right.
But it can be in GPS.
All right, aircraft systems, and the very top one. Auto mixture.
I have it on hard. First system that gives you, and that's hard. That's all that shit's off.
Oh, okay.
Now, but see, you got a Bravo throttle. You can do your own mixtures. You know what I mean?
Right.
Unlimited fuel. Well, you know what? Yeah. If you don't care, you know what? If you don't want to mess with the fuel, use it.
The mixture is something I want to do myself.
All right. Like I say, that means it'll turn on what you need, what you should have on, you don't have to worry about landing lights. I
want to do it myself.
If you want to do it yourself, you have to turn it off.
I want to get my hands.
And there's
unlimited fuel sounds good to me.
Well, yeah. See, I base my aircraft flight plans on how much fuel I carry. Now, see, if you have unlimited fuel, you can fly from San Francisco to Japan without stopping for gas.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah, see,
Okay.
yeah, no,
That's a
I
good
can't.
idea.
I
Okay.
no, but see,
Yeah.
part of the fun to me
Put it
is knowing how far I can go and landing and filling up and going again. But you don't,
And what do you? How do you refuel once you land? It's just a selection on the.
Oh no, you have ground services. You didn't know that. You can
No, because
fill
I've
your.
never had to. It's all
Oh yeah, you
automatic.
can here on the ground. I'm sitting in Henderson. I can fill my plane up right here just by calling ground services and have them come. Most places
All right.
have
I
a
like it.
place to refuel them at the airport. Ask the ATC. Once again, it's an ATC option either to
Yep.
ask for services to come to you. They'll send a fuel truck, or you can go to their pump.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
all in the game. I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, it's all. I mean, there's a lot here.
Yeah, I've never had to mess with it because
Well,
all I do
yeah.
is jump in a plane, and I never had a
No.
pilot to,
No, there's
Eychimo's a pilot, yay!
and there are achievements for using ground services every pushback tugs. Haven't you ever got in your plane? You couldn't go forward.
Um,
You couldn't
Usually I
actually
start
move.
on a runway.
Yeah. Oh no. See, I usually start in a parking spot.
Oh,
And
okay,
sometimes
okay.
the parking spot, you can't go forward, you can't go backwards. Not that you can't do it because you don't run. There's no collisions in this game.
Right.
But they got pushback tugs. They can back your airplane up for you. They can push it sideways. Those are
No,
pushback
that's not
tugs.
an add-on. That's part of the
That's
game.
part of the game.
Okay.
In real life, just like those big jets, you don't think they're backing up, do you? They have pushback tugs. You can use them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know they do. I just
Yeah.
didn't. I've
Yes.
never used it. So I
Even
didn't know
generally,
how.
now some airports, of course, little bitty ones don't have pushback tugs. You know what I mean? Realistic. You get out and push it by hand.
Yeah, pull on the tail and swing it around or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, most of the it's like I'm here sitting in Henderson. I'm sure they got a pushback tug if I was wanting to use it.
Okay. Oh, it
This
says
is
that
a
my
really good
friends
sim.
aren't online.
Yeah, this is a really good sim. Make no mistake about it. I mean, it's not
Oh,
got
yeah.
it's not got everything, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day. All they got to do is tweak it a little bit, and they've got a
Well, they keep working
they
on it.
got
It's
the
not.
metaverse.
Yeah, they keep working on it. We've had every month they do a minor upgrade, and every couple months they do a major. They're improving shit all the time.
Oh yeah. Now where? How come I'm not seeing you?
No group. Hang on. I just invited. That's probably
see
why.
it.
I'm online, so yeah, you should see me regardless whether we're grouped or not.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. It says that you're disconnected. One Eychimo.
No, I'm not disconnected. Like I say, I'm
And
sitting here
options.
on a tarmac here in the Henderson Executive.
Okay, I wonder why I'm not.
I'm not running, but
Let me see if I've got a. I put my Starlink dish. It was on the ground, and the grass was getting kind of tall, so I put it up on the flat roof over my room here, because it's got a flat roof. And
did you
instead
get it
of a
realigned?
and I did that last night, and I thought because I rebooted it, hopefully to realign everything, and sometimes the connection break like I was doing the other day.
Yeah.
Let me look and see if my connection's still connected.
But yeah, I'm
Still connected. I don't understand why
should show up.
you're not showing up.
'Cause yeah, I'm sitting on the ground. I can tell you right now, I'm sitting right on the ground.
Oh, yeah, we're talking, so I have
Yeah.
to be online, you know?
Yes, you do. Now, like I say, the plane's not running yet. All I did was do the maintenance on it, but
All right, where is Henderson so I can
Uh,
get there anyway?
just south of Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Just zoom in on the map, and Henderson Executive Airport will show up. It's not real small. It's not real big. And I'm sitting right here on the tarmac here.
I'm not seeing your icon at all. North Vegas, Nellis, McLaren, Henderson, executive.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick, but yeah, I'm just sitting
All right.
here, and like I say, I don't know why it wouldn't be showing up. Let me see if it shows you online real quick. Well, yeah, it shows you online because I invited you.
Yeah, I'm not getting.
You should have an
I'm
invite.
not even got the invite. I don't even have that.
Wonder what's going on here. Yeah, it says invitation pending.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Huh. I don't know. Because, yeah. Now, I am using it. My Henderson Executive is an add-on. I'm just trying it for the first time. It shouldn't make any difference.
Oh, now. Oh no, it's runway 17R. I just clicked on the middle of. But I'm not getting a. I'm still not getting.
Well, you're at the airport. You're in the game.
Yeah.
Why is it not?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need
Let me
keep
send. Let me
reinstalling the
let me
friggin'
send another invite.
Well, all right. Which of these icons? There's an icon up here that was on and then came off again. It came on and it came off. The one that looks like radar.
Huh. Don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
All right. Let me see if I can find whether I'm in online or offline. What would that be under? Yeah, I want it to be in general. I want it to be.
Easiest way I have found to get to it is to open the world map and then click up there at the top. There's probably another way. I just don't know it. You know, some things, believe it or not, I just don't know.
I got all the limitations are off. I don't see any. No things.
You got to be on I mean, you can be in a different server technically, but we should still. We're both East Coast, so we're very, I don't see you on the end of either runway either. You're not showing up tag wise.
Yeah, but I was the other day, and so.
Yeah, I mean,
nothing's changed on my end. Nothing's changed
yeah.
on your end, right? So it
Yeah,
should show up. Maybe I just need to restart
local
it?
players, only 2 local players. Group leader. There's 2 people out here, but local is that area or is that local servers? I don't know what that means. Guess I'd have to look that up.
Let's see. Total number, maximum this, blah, blah, blah. All of my. I'm looking in their pilot profile to try and find.
It says Trisculus home page. What does that mean? Online 1.
I don't know.
It acts like you're not in line, but I don't know if that's what that means. Now it won't let me invite you to group again. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go pee and stuff. I'll be back.
All right. Maybe I'll figure it out. Oh, now I got an invite. All right. No. Okay.
Okay, did you get back in? Or did?
You haven't.
Well, let me see here.
I still don't see. I see Das Rube. I see somebody.
I see
sitting-
Tan Peanut, Nevada Minova, and Bloody Sith I see online. Well, I see in my area. All right. Okay, it says where you're at. Let's invite you to group. Okay, you must be in the area because it's showing where you're at now. Before it showed you, I can't invite you to group.
You can?
Can't.
Oh,
Try to invite me to group.
I don't even see you on
Doesn't make any
on
difference.
that list.
Oh, you don't even see me on the list. It has to
No.
be. I think we're on different servers. How do I get to the world map once I'm already on the ground?
Escape.
No, they don't get me to the world map.
Oh,
That's options and stuff, but it doesn't get me. Okay, let me go back to the main menu.
okay.
I don't know that you can get once you're in the sim, you can go back to the world map. All right, now let me see. Oh, now I can invite you to group. Okay, I'm
Okay.
inviting you to group. Maybe that's it. Are you getting the?
Oh, it still says that you're disconnected.
Okay, you just lit up. It says invitation pending.
I don't have an invitation yet. Could take time to.
I forget how to check what server you're on. There are different servers. You're on live players and you're on live traffic, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm going back to main menu also, just to make sure. Just to make sure. I've noticed already. I do like that I took off all of that stuff.
But like I say, your plane will fly.
Light
Your plane will.
isn't
Yes,
clicking.
it will. Your plane will fly different now too. I mean, things that you just thought it was so easy is gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you have the ship itself on modern, which you have to be running a 310. But trust me, you turn all the assist off, and it makes a difference.
I'm looking forward to it. All right, what else? All right, how do you set what server you're on?
I'm
Like
trying to
East
figure
Coast,
that.
West Coast?
That's what I'm trying to figure. I forgot how to do it. I don't know.
Status online servers West USA. You're on East, right?
Probably. Where did you find that?
I just clicked on my name.
Oh,
on the
yes,
top of
there
the
you
bar.
go. Yes, it does.
All right, I'm changing to East just to make
Yes,
sure.
I am, or I can switch because I got better internet.
Oh, it's all right.
Well,
I'm good. I'm just because I only did it because I was experimenting. But right now, East US is 85 microseconds, and
Yeah.
everything else is over 100.
Oh well,
So,
yeah, it's the server you
some-
should be on then.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to be like Central
Yeah.
Standard Time to Chicago time,
And
that's
there is,
close enough
yeah,
to you.
and there is not a central server. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just stay on the same one as you. That way, it's,
Yeah,
that makes that
I'd forgotten about that because Liger and I come in too, and we have to be on the same server, or you won't show up.
Yeah, it's still showing
Come
you
on.
as disconnected.
Quit driving me nuts, babe. Not on the same server.
Is that what it is? Well, let me
Yeah.
back off and come back out. I'll restart.
Well, you shouldn't have to restart. Now you should get the invitation now.
I am not getting.
Not getting it. Might have, maybe you have to I don't think. Well, maybe you do have to restart to change servers. Now that I think about it.
Okay, all right. So you do have the Forest game.
No, I looked. I don't have that one. I thought I did, but I looked and it didn't show up. I really thought I had it.
It is. I mean, I don't play the storyline.
Right.
I use the environment and build stuff. I go into the well, yeah, it's cheats. You have to say developer mode on, and
Right.
then you can do all of like insert or add this or add item that, and or build hack on, and that's what I'll do. I'll just build stuff the way I want it. I got it set up traps so that so they can come in and drown, or I can just kill them or whatever.
I wonder if you can. Gotta re-put in my flight plan here. I wonder if you can share flight plans. I don't know that you can. Oops, this is just an ad. Go over here to Grand Canyon West. Temple Bar. Ramp 3. Send the details. Set as arrival. Okay. Now we gotta do the ads. Nellis. Boulder City. Hoover Dam. Now we gotta go to Echo Bay. Is that all of it? No, Pierce Ferry. I think that was all of it. Yeah, I don't believe we went to. Huh. Why does it want me to go to? Doesn't really matter. Can't really. Damn, it's wanting me to go to Boulder City before I go out there. It doesn't really matter, but I don't know that you can switch. It's not. Why can't I move around? I don't want to do it in my Garmin unit. I could do it there, but it's really giving me, it's not doing it the way I want it. Why is it not doing it the way I want it? It's trying to tell me which way to go instead of me picking the route. It's pick, you know, even though everything's on the route, it's got it. There's no way to. All right, let's see. Even seeing the route nav log, it's not. And there's no way to move it down. Huh. Okay, we're going to need to get over 7,500 feet.
It's still showing you as disconnected, so something's not right. And we're talking, so there's no, not like it's, I'm gonna look at flight conditions. I've got world weather time.
I am servers east online.
Live traffic. I've got everything live players, live traffic, and that goes out live time, right? Because that is it. That should. I mean,
try to send me an invite. See what happens.
It won't let me because you're offline. You're disconnected, as far as I'm concerned.
Says you're in the world map, but I cannot invite you to group. What the hell's going on here?
Because usually when I come in and you're on and I'm on, I see you right where I see a little green airplane showing where you are. Even before we're in a group, I mean. Because you're on my friend list, and so you're the only one on my friend list for this. My son doesn't have it.
It says you're online, but it's not letting me invite to group. And you're on. There's only one East Coast server, right?
Yeah.
I'm on automatic. Are you on automatic?
Automatic what?
Servers. You have a choice between picking them, and then you have one of them is automatic. It just picks the best server. Click on your name again.
Oh, yours in automatic?
I'm in automatic.
Oh, okay. I'll pick automatic.
And that automatically picks the best server, supposed to.
Oh, okay. But then if we're...
And I'll bet you, I would think you would be on... West Coast is a long way from you, buddy. Because I
know, but yesterday or the other day when we were on, I've been on West Coast up until today.
Wow.
Today is the first time I've changed it. I was on West Coast because I don't know which one. The East Coast, West Coast, they're pretty much almost equal distance. Well, no, it's 1 hour.
No.
On one side, 2 hour. The time zone.
No, you're much closer to East Coast than you are West Coast.
Yeah, all right. I've got it set to automatic, and it says East USA. It's 100 microseconds. But it's not changing. It still shows you as disconnected. I don't understand.
It shows you're online, but I cannot connect to you. I have no idea why not. Well,
I rebooted.
let me try to quit the desktop, come
again.
back in. Maybe, you know.
Let's see, we spend less time flying and more time rebooting this stupid game.
I say I don't know. I don't know. Let me shut her down and I'll.
I'm going to do it too, just in case, like you said, changing servers. But if it does auto, then it's going to do the changing, so it doesn't change. So shouldn't have to reboot, should I?
I would not think so.
Yeah, because if it's going to change them automatically to whichever the best one, but it may be as you go in. All right, I'm going to reboot. Same time you, that we're not wasting, you sitting around waiting for me and I'm sitting around waiting for you.
Yeah,
We're
I don't
both
know why.
waiting at the same time.
Don't know what its problem is. We've had no trouble connecting before. It may be a Zobo, Microsoft might be the issue. Occasionally they have issues.
They may be having a problem.
Xbox especially has a lot of login issues that they have to keep fixing. But neither one of us are on an Xbox, so. I don't know. Now I gotta wait for this damn thing to load back. It's not fast.
No.
And of course I got so much bloat. I got my community folder's got quite a bit in it. Which is why I have pink trees.
Yeah, okay.
Did you remember to try to verify integrity to see if it made any difference?
Oh, no, I haven't. I totally forgot.
That's the only thing I can figure. Something's not put down right. We're both Steam cells. Did you have you got
Your name is your name is Edward?
Eddie legally?
Eddie? Okay.
Yep. Did have you updated your sim completely? Have you gone to Content Manager and updated it?
It does it. Yeah, everything's. There's no more update. I checked it. Yeah, I checked it.
Yeah, because sometimes it won't update stuff. You have to actually go to the Content Manager, and it will show you update available. And sometimes there's shit on that even though the major update shows up, updating certain parts of it does not show up until you do that. Yeah, I have learned always, whenever they have an update, I check my Content Manager because sometimes that shit doesn't update. Different planes, this, that, the other thing. Okay, it says you are back in the game, online. Are you back in?
No, I haven't.
Huh.
It hasn't booted yet.
But yet it's saying, according to me, you're on the world map. So something ain't right.
You are. You're not in a time zone. You're in a different time warp.
I may be. I could be on a time rope. Not saying you're not online. Okay, now it's caught up. Maybe there's just serious lag today.
I just sent you.
I just got
a copy of the forest.
It just came in. Just popped up.
Sometime I'm going to try and figure out how to do the one of my save games and see if I can send you the file of the save game so you can put it in the save game folder of yours.
Uh-huh.
And you can see what I've built, so it'll give you an idea of what's possible.
Uh-huh.
Because there is a little bit of a learning curve with that.
I'm sure.
But we can do it online, and I mean, play. It has a multiplayer VR thing, but we have to set up like a password so we don't get inundated with cheaters and idiots. And
Yeah, you know how that is.
stuff. Oh, I do. Those people are. Oh, I've stopped playing a bunch of games because cheaters like what was it? Not Ghost Recon. It was that Wildlands. I think it might have been Ghost Recon. Not Ghost Recon. It's one of those big name AAA games. It was called Wildlands, and it was a shooter game. And the cheaters kept coming in, and because it was something you can choose to invite other people in.
Right.
While you're playing your single player game, it becomes multiplayer or whatever. And they figured out a way to come in and cheat. And all of those,
yeah. You know, people I don't know why people get such a kick out of that shit.
Yeah, out of fucking up somebody else's game.
Yeah,
Look what I can do to you.
Yeah, they just get a kick out of it.
They're sadistic little assholes, that's why.
Yeah, I just don't understand why they are always doing those things, but they do. So let's see if I can get the ad in. Nope, it's just going to go to... I wonder why.
It's booting now. I wanted to take that transaction out of the way first. So I'm booting in now. So it should begin to show up.
Yes, I don't know why people think it's so cool to mess with people.
Bunch of griefing stupid people. Stupid is there's like a whole YouTube channel devoted to the definition and understanding of stupid. I found he kept putting up, and I sent a comment to him, look, stupid's a choice. Let's not take away their responsibility for making that choice by making excuses for them, because that's what it sounded like the guy was doing.
Trying to make excuses for them.
Yeah, it said, oh, they're this or they're that, or they're led astray and all. No, they decide.
They decide. It's nobody. Yeah, ain't nobody telling them this is the one thing to do is to fuck with people. No.
Yeah, stupid is a choice. Being wise is a choice, and that's a harder choice. Stupid's easy. Stupid is just a default thing that's going on if you're not careful.
Yeah. I'm sorry, they want to okay.
It's almost booted up. What on that? Eychimo, dude! Invite the group.
Oh, yeah, it just showed up.
Yeah.
So whether it was me or you that wasn't working, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, but I figured if you're going to reboot, I might as well spend that same time rebooting, just in case it was me too. Okay.
I mean, I realize I've been on for a while, but I didn't do anything different than I always do, just hit the Microsoft button to start it.
Yeah. Let's see. So it's not showing me where you are though.
It might, if the server lag, it'll take a second for it to show up. But yeah, it says we're in group.
Okay. Yeah. So
I wonder if I guess there's not. I was wondering if there's a way to share flight plans. But I don't know how you would do it.
Yeah, and other than visually following the guy take off from the same airport, yeah, you should be able to. But that's not really the flying. Most of the time, it's by yourself. You're in a plane, or there's groups all the time. But really?
Some of these streamers put fucking 50 people together and come in and fly patterns or flight plans. Wow. But I wonder. I've never done it with them, so I don't know. I wonder if every one of them has to put in the flight plan by themselves, or it's just shared.
Right. It might be.
Like I say, I don't see any options anywhere under anything to share.
You're
A
still at
flight plan.
Henderson Field?
Yeah, executive.
Okay. I'm not seeing that icon of you.
I got all kinds of icons, but none of them are you. I got planes.
Usually
everywhere.
there's the green
Right.
airplane. Are you on the tarmac or
Yeah,
on a parking
I'm on the
spot?
in parking spot. I'm in a parking spot.
Okay, I'm not picking that up.
Ramp 23. Oh, that shouldn't make any difference. I do have an updated airport for Henderson Executive.
Oh,
And I wonder if that
but
shouldn't make any difference though.
is that something you get in the marketplace?
Actually, this one was free. Once again, community folder. Yeah, it's really accurate too. From looking around, you know, I've flown in and out of here so many times, but yeah, it's really accurate too.
Okay.
The one in the
17R. I'm going to be on 17R, just in case. I'm just going to go in and see if I can see you once I'm in the see your name tag or something.
Yeah, I'm not far from that runway, but I see 17R. I don't know. All right.
We'll figure this stuff out.
Damn. Okay, I'm not in. I wasn't in the. Oh, I wasn't in. I was in the world map. Jesus. So that's probably why.
Okay. Yeah.
I was, you know, I redid the flight plan. I was looking at the map, and so I wouldn't be on the. Yeah, you wouldn't see me until I actually hit fly. Duh.
Oh, that would, yeah.
That was a dumb moment, okay? All right, that was just a dumb moment.
The thing that makes me feel uncomfortable about this pilot over here next to me, or this co-pilot, is I have to reach over to my right to get to my mouse, and it's like I'm putting my hand on his knee.
Well, put a girl in there, and that way it won't bother you.
I know.
I've got a girl. I've got a girl over there. See, so I don't.
Where do you change that? Do
well,
that right now.
Okay, hang on here. Let me go. I gotta remember. Is it general options or systems? I think it's general options. Is it not data? Is it miscellaneous? Oh, it's miscellaneous. Go to general options, then the miscellaneous tab, co-pilot avatar, and then just pick one of them. Same place you change your pilot avatar.
Okay, pilot 2. I mean, they're not really
None of
cute
them.
anyway.
None of them are in bikinis or anything. Okay, they're not the most gorgeous, but they don't have to be a male, so you don't have to play with him.
Okay, if I put my hand over there to grab my mouse, she
Right.
will slap me.
Yeah. Well, you can imagine she's slapping you, but she probably.
Yeah. It's a lot more comfortable now.
Okay,
to
now
have a female. Hi. So what's your phone number?
All right.
You put my hand over there on your knee so I
We're
can.
gonna turn on our fuel
do
tanks
stuff.
here. Fuel tanks are on. Let's drop this, and we're gonna have to start.
Well, you put the tank. All right, you're the pilot.
Yes.
First thing,
Tanks on.
tanks have to be on.
Yeah, turn the tanks on. If you have it
They're
set
on
up.
low. They're on low.
No. That you have Control 5 should view your tank switches. You want to put right main and left main. Be in the green.
Oh, on the down there.
Yeah. They should be both of them in the green. Right main and left, and just turn them both that way.
Yep.
Control 5 should give you the good view. If you haven't changed it. It'll take you right to the tanks. Even in
just
VR.
bending over and looking at
Yeah,
it.
even in VR, hit Control 5 on your keyboard, and it'll give you the excellent view where it's real easy to switch.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They're both in the right place.
Okay.
Now,
Next thing
The
you do is you want to turn on your master alternators and batteries. And you can do it manually, but you got a honeycomb alpha and just hit the two
I just
switches.
flip. Yep.
And it should have
put it
flipped the
on.
switches and you should have power now.
Yep. Oh yeah, I've got
All
the
right.
throttle. I mean,
Okay, run
the
your
manifold is 1 inch, and
run your
RPMs is full, and richness is full.
Yep, okay. Now move them a couple times. You want to reset them. All right. Before you start up, run your yoke through all its travels. It's part of your
Okay, I did.
checklist. You can go to
Yep.
third person view and make sure it's working. Do the same thing with your rudder pedals. Go through all the travels. Like I say, you go to third person. Through third person, you can see it. It's part of the checklist. And it also clears windows and everything and makes sure that it's calibrated close enough.
Right.
Because believe me, I have not done that and gone into the sim and things have done weird things. All right, you want your throttles?
It's not trying. It's
Yeah.
not trying to reconnect. Correct me. I love it. Awesome.
Yep. And now make sure
No,
you
manual.
want to set
Okay.
your throttles for startup all the way top. Move your manifold all the way back and open it about an inch.
Yep.
All right, now go over here. Let's see, we do have everything on. We should start. You want to go to the left prime. Whoops, come on. Where is it at here? There it is. Turn the left primer on and then hit your start button. And it's not starting. Why is it not starting? Oh. I do not have the magnetos on.
Oh.
Should have turned on automatically, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Why didn't they?
How about the cowl?
No, right now it should have started the magnetos. Batteries are on. Okay.
Oh, mine's on. I'm started. I'm on the runway and I'm running.
Oh.
I'm checking out cutesy over here with a little
Switch was
leather
off.
jacket.
Switch was off.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Hit your left. Should start up.
Yep.
Go to your right prime.
Yep.
Okay, it'll automatically go back to center position. That's the way it is in real life.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. Everything is running. Yeah, it automatically goes back once the motor starts. It goes back to center, whatever motor it is on. Okay, we're running. Now you want to turn on your avionics, bus 1 and bus 2. That'll turn on the GPSs and stuff.
Where's that?
You can do that on, nope, you can do it on your Alpha. You do not need to, don't need to play with the switches on the panel being heavy. In fact, if you don't, if you try to use the switches on the in the plane, opposite of what the Alpha has, it'll start clicking, it'll just drive you nuts. So use your Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we're running,
Right.
let's turn our lights on. We want nav, strobe, beacon. If before you turn on your landing light, you want to extend it. You
Right,
have
it's
to.
already, it's down and it's.
You have
wait
to.
a minute.
You have to extend it from the Cessna 310 because it'll just turn the light on, the panel or the Alpha. But make sure it's extended, or don't turn it on, and then turn your taxi lights on. Okay. And we are up and running. Doubles, make sure all your indicator lights are working. They're none of them burned out. They will burn out and they will not light up. So just push them all. Make sure they light up after you push. And there's a bunch of them, so don't forget any. And that pretty much got all of them for me. Everything checks good.
Okay.
And we don't
all
need
my
the
avionics is up, master switch is on. But the lights thing is not
What lights?
doing. I've got all of my lights switches I've got them on the alpha. I've got them turned down.
On. Up is on.
Okay.
At this time, we're getting ready to taxi and everything. You want to turn them up. Everything should be
But
up.
I'll have to do the landing lights
Yeah, on the
in the
left-hand
thing,
panel.
not on.
Yeah, it does not extend it. You have to on your flip switches, top panel on the Cessna, where all the switches are.
Yep.
All the way down the end is your landing light. You see it?
Yep. Yep. I
No,
just
that
did.
doesn't.
I
Yeah,
extended it.
extend it, and you can take third person. Just pop in third person. Look at the end, and you'll see that they're down
Yep.
and lit.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, now we're all okay. Now we got to get clearance. Got to get clearance. Little ATC. We'll have to talk to them. Turn to ground. Clearance on 135, 350. Oh, I do not want. I don't want IFR clearance. Why can't? Why are you giving me IFR? I did not set it up for IFR, so. Okay, hit Henderson ground. Well, you don't have to, I think, but I'm going to depart straight out.
Henderson ground.
I'm going to start ATC, and from now on it'll be automatic.
Request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out.
But it'll give me my taxi ribbons,
Echo Yankee Charlie Hotel India Mike
which I know this airport, so I really don't need them.
17 right, using taxiway Foxtrot Echo Alpha.
What
Contact tower on 125.1 when ready.
Here,
Cleared for takeoff.
here in Glendale, Arizona, I bet I've made that trip between them 2,000 times, 20 years. Okay, we're gonna release the brake. And we should be ready to go here. Little power. And we're rolling. And we're gonna go right. I always get pissed off at you in Henderson if you cut through their parking lot, even if there's no planes in the way. You ain't supposed to do those things,
No, I'm sure.
but you know, really not. In case somebody's coming in looking for a spot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Make
we're
sure
rolling to the
Ford is trying to
runway.
land.
It's fairly early in the morning here. What's probably about 7:30, I think, a.m.
Yep. 7:25 according to the clock on this.
Yep, and they're right, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever wondered that, but it always shows the local time wherever you're at.
Okay. So what happens when you cross over a time zone?
It
jumps.
automatically changes to wherever you're at.
Wow. That's cool.
And they do that in real life. I mean, they get the information from God. I'm not exactly lined up
Or-
because I kind of cheated.
Henderson Tower, Echo Yankee Charlie Hotel
Okay.
India Mike Oscar at runway 17
All right,
right.
I guess I'm
for
ready to
departure,
take off.
Straight out departure.
I'm going to try to follow you. You're the
Echo
one who
Yankee
knows how
Charlie
to
Hotel India
do
Mike
all the
Oscar altimeter
to get it to
200.1
trim right
forward
and all that
189er
stuff. So I'll
XC7.
follow you, and
Departing straight out
and if I'm not keeping up, then you
Now
can help
watch
me.
yourself taking up. The plane, this plane has torque, so it
Clear
will.
for
It's not
takeoff
counter
runway
rotating, so it
17
will
right,
pull.
India Mike Oscar.
You know what I mean? On takeoff, you got to keep on it.
Yep.
You're not on a tail dragger, so it's not bad.
Yeah,
All right.
but I got to keep my feet on the rudder pedals. though.
Yeah, be prepared to adjust. I'm just going to
Okay.
go sneak by you here.
Oh, okay.
Just I'm not going very fast. I'll brake in front of you. Okay, run it up. This plane, I usually run it up to about, as soon as it hits 2,500, I usually get off the brakes. No flaps. See, mine's pulling to the right. We're going to pull it back over. And about 80, 90, it'll start to rotate and pull back on you. And we're in the air. Get the gear up, about 200 feet. Gear is up.
Man, Yeah, it is different. You definitely have to fly the airplane now.
Turn your taxi lights off. Turn your landing lights off. And start pulling back on your manifold pressure and RPMs. Just put it at the top of the green. Why is my flight plan not showing up? Message. Set course to 190. Oops. Now we're going to pick a cruise about 7,800 feet because it's going to have to climb over a little bit of mountains, not much. Okay, we're heading to Boulder City.
So you're, let's go over this just for my sake. The manifold pressure set to what?
I'm just gonna put it top of the green. You should be fine.
15?
25 for manifold pressure.
Oh, okay, okay.
About 25,
And
24, 25.
Throttle, RPMs, throttle?
Yeah, 24, 25. Try to match it.
Okay.
Now, why?
Rich full?
Yeah, for now. Let it settle down, and we'll fill the screw with the mixture.
Yeah.
Why is it saying it wants? See, I updated the Garmin in the cap 140,
Yeah,
and now it's not doing. Okay, now it's working. Now it's just catching up, I guess. Okay. Let's see if I can't. Yeah, I know there's a mountain there.
India Mike Oscar, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Oh, it's yelling at me.
Henderson Tower, Echo Yankee, Charlie Hotel, India Mike Oscar, frequency change. Las Vegas approach, Echo Yankee, Charlie Hotel, India Mike Oscar.
Yeah!
5 miles southeast
Oh,
of
hush.
Henderson, 4,400 feet. Request flight following.
I didn't get the autopilot set before I got to the
Echo
mountain,
Yankee,
so I had to
Hotel,
manually.
India Mike Oscar, Las Vegas approach. Squawk 3055.
I like this better, flying it
Squawk
myself rather than have the
3055, India Mike Oscar.
automatic
India Mike
everything.
Oscar,
This
radar
is
contact,
good.
6 miles southeast of Henderson,
I'd much rather
4,200 feet.
actually fly the thing. That way I can feel, get at least some feedback as to what I'm doing.
Roger, India Mike Oscar.
I'm trying to impress this girl next to me.
Is it working? Oh, shit!
No. she's
See,
still
I got
ignoring
playing this new. What I get for not watching? Playing with the fucking.
it.
doesn't-
You plant your,
I planted it in the ground. I wasn't watching. I was
Oh.
zeroed in on this instrument, and I was playing with it, and I forgot I was that close to the mountain.
no wonder they won't let you fly.
Well,
Yeah, brain surgery too.
Yeah, well, normally, you know what? Normally,
You get too conscious. You got some kind of a obsessive compulsive thing about
I
one
don't
gauge.
know why. No, well, see, this is why I'm not in VR right now.
Oh, you're not.
No, because it's supposed to work now, and it just doesn't seem to be. It's not doing what it's not. First of all, it looks like. No, it's now. I just have. All right. See, these guys didn't do a great job here. I'm only have, obviously, there goes thousands. All right.
This is actually easier to fly when you're actually flying it.
It is easier to fly when you're actually flying it because you're not fighting against the AI.
Yeah.
You know, the AI is going to do what it wants to do. However, at landings and takeoff is a whole different story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they, you know, you're going to
Because
find
of rudder pedals and stuff.
Well, no, you're going to find that until you, it's just a matter of learning. Let's be realistic. All right, let's get this thing started here. God damn it. Now what's not on? Should be good to go.
I think I have the volume down on the air traffic control. Yep.
Oh, tanks are off. God damn it, I got no fuel. Yep. It reset everything. Figure out why they're not starting. Because the tanks are off. Imagine how much difference that makes. Okay. GPS. I don't know about this fix for
Henderson
my...
Ground Echo Yankee Charlie Hotel.
I don't know
Mike
about
Oscar,
this fix
Alpha
for the
request
cap.
Taxi to the active south
Oh,
departure.
really?
Yeah, I don't know about it. It wasn't
Echo
acting
Yankee
right.
Charlie Hotel India Mike Oscar taxi 2 and hold short of runway 17 right via taxiway Foxtrot Echo Alpha. Contact tower on 125.1 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 17 right using taxiway Foxtrot Echo Alpha India Mike Oscar.
Trying to hurry up, get back in the air here. Whoa, stop. There
Henderson
we go.
Tower Echo Yankee Charlie Hotel India Mike Oscar at runway 17 right, ready for departure to the south.
Yeah, I had it zoomed in. I couldn't even see out the window because I was zoomed in on the...
Oh.
You know what I mean? And so I didn't realize what was going on. I just...
Yeah.
And then when it splatted, I thought, what the...
Clear
Oh.
for takeoff runway 17 right India Mike Oscar.
Oh. Okay. We're back up. Well, we're rolling down a taxi anyway. The hell's clicking?
That is weird. There's a guy or person named Tan Peanut Head 52. I don't know how bizarre that is that there's 51 other people that have that same name. Or he just likes the 52.
Henderson
Is that
Tower
his
Echo
age or
Yankee
something?
Charlie Hotel India Mike Oscar. Continue for south departure.
Okay, nav mode. Is it going to... Yes. And it's set at 8,000 feet. And we'll give it... Oh, it's working now. I don't know why it wasn't working before. We're climbing at 800 feet per minute. It's 8,000. Okay, now it's working right. The way it's supposed to. What the fuck? I have a clicking. I'm not sure what's clicking.
It's clicking. Mine is still the traffic light, even though I've got the switches switched. It's still not cooperating.
There's nothing on that panel clicking. Would appear to have been a throttle. Okay, we're back on track now, and I'm coming up behind you. I am climbing 800 feet per minute. Oops. Well, at least it's working. Climbing 1,000 feet per minute. We're heading back on track, I think. Should be running 74. I'm running 67. GPS. Okay. I think we're going to clear the mountain here.
India Mike Oscar, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Gonna be close. I
Henderson
think
Tower,
this
Echo
mountain's
Yankee, Charlie
7,000
Hotel, India
feet,
Mike
but
Oscar,
we're not
frequency
hitting it at the
change.
highest point, so yeah, we're
Las
gonna be
Vegas
all right.
approach Echo Yankee Charlie Hotel India Mike Oscar is type Twin Cessna 5 miles
I
southeast of
think we're
Henderson,
gonna
5,000 feet. Request flight following.
Echo Yankee Charlie Hotel India Mike Oscar, Las Vegas approach. Clock 0557.
Okay, we're gonna fly over Boulder City
Squawk
first.
0557
Okay.
India Mike Oscar.
I'm coming back toward you.
India
I'll
Mike
circle
Oscar,
around
radar
once you
contact
pass me.
6 miles southeast of Henderson,
That way
5,400
it keeps us in the same track.
Altimeter 29.94.
Roger, India
Yep,
Mike
it's holding
Oscar.
1,000 steady.
Las Vegas approach Echo
1,000
Yankee Charlie
feet per
Hotel
minute.
India Mike Oscar. Request clearance to
Steady.
transition Bravo airspace.
Echo Yankee Charlie Hotel India Mike Oscar, Las Vegas approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace India Mike Oscar.
Making sure it holds blue line.
Just so long as you stay above the blue line.
Yeah, when you're climbing, you don't want to drop below blue line.
Okay.
Which is about what, 110, somewhere along in there.
Yeah.
And when you heavy climb, that's an issue, is you'll drop below blue line, and so you're getting close to stall.
Ah, okay. That's what the blue line is beginning of stall.
Yeah, no. It won't stall till it gets to about 80, but once you get the blue line, it starts decreasing pretty rapidly. It's just a good indicator to watch, you know.
Okay.
Especially in
Okay.
your if you're in a heavy climb, you
Yeah.
know, climbing heavy. 1,000
Yep.
feet per minute at this altitude is pretty heavy. I mean, you get much worse. This plane will, at sea level, it'll climb about 1,700 feet per minute. See the warnings
Wow.
going off. It's getting close. Yeah, at sea level, but see, more altitude, it has less power. That's any air, you know. And you can play with the lean, help it some, get the percentage up. If you lean it out, you'll gain horsepower.
Yeah, I can see you. I can see your plane
Well, you should be
right
able to,
behind you.
once
Well,
you're
I mean,
close enough. you
I've never
should.
been this close and this,
Oh,
like a formation.
yes.
So, all right, so in order to slow down, so I don't pass you, what do I adjust?
Start pulling back on your RPMs a little bit. You can pull them both back. But
RPMs
remember,
and
it's not like a car. It's not instant.
Right.
you have drift that you have to. And I'm at altitude now, so my speed is going to pick up.
Yeah.
I'm at
I'm
8,000
not
feet.
Yeah. I'm
That's
right
what I
behind
said.
you.
Yeah, 8,000 feet will clear all the mountains. I think you need, if I remember correctly, it's right at 7,200 feet between here and the Grand Canyon Airport. You got to clear, so I picked 8,000. See, I'm running off my autopilot on nav right now because I wanted to see if I could get it to work, if it would work right now. And it's the first time it wasn't working, and now it's working fine. But see, the Cap 140 that runs that's your autopilot, it didn't do what it was supposed to do. I mean, it worked all right if you didn't know any better, but I couldn't figure out why it was doing what it was doing, and then I found that Zobo did the same thing to that autopilot as they did to their Garmins. They dumbed them down. But you have to figure most people in these sims are not pilots.
Right.
You know, and I guess they figured that the modders would fix this shit, and they did. Or they are, you know what I mean? So I saw on there that they had a patch for the Cap 140 autopilot, so I looked for it and found it, and then I put it in there. And yes, it seems to have solved the problem. And if we ever get your community folders fixed, I'll tell you where to get them and where to install them. But if they go in your community folder, you can't, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all basically over. We're past Boulder City. We're going over Hoover Dam now. If you're in third person, you can see.
Yep.
And we're swinging around now. Yeah, we're swinging around to go fly over Nellis Air Force Base. So we're going to head.
Did you ever make it to Area 51?
Did I in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't even think about it. Or I could have added it to this flight plan.
Yeah, I flew over it in my.
There's really nothing there. You know?
Yeah, it's just a place.
Yeah, it's really nothing there. It's not like they got alien spaceships.
Yeah, they did in what was it, in flight 2004?
Well, yeah, you can put them in there. I mean, I'm sure there's a mod that probably can put it in there.
Probably.
I would not be a bit surprised. Okay, you want to try and use a little autopilot?
Sure.
I can give you.
Yeah, talk me through it.
All right, now we're going to have to use heading mode because, first of all, on the Garmin, you see where it says V-Lock? You see that? See, it says V-Lock and nav. Blue bar across the bottom, and then it just says V-Lock on the left-hand side. You see it? Above all the buttons on the bottom of the top unit. Left top. Don't see it?
V-Lock, yes.
All right. The buttons right underneath that says CDI. Can you read that?
Yes. Yes.
Press that button to switch it to GPS mode.
Okay, it's GPS.
Okay. Now we're going to set you. We're going to set you so you can autopilot heading. Now I don't know if we're going to have enough space here before we get where we're going. But you see on your compass in the center of your screen, left-hand screen, you see two buttons at the bottom of your Bendix King compass. Well, they're actually not. They're actually knobs. They turn.
India Mike Oscar,
Oh,
contact Dallas approach on 118.12
what's it called? Transceiver standby frequency?
No. Okay, below your artificial horizon.
Nellis approach Echo Yankee Charlie Hotel India Mike Oscar 8,000 feet.
Okay.
Okay, the button. Yes. The button on the bottom below that on that compass on the right is a little twist knob. I don't know how you have your setup, but if you turn it, you move a heading indicator. Left and right. You decide, the button the way you turn it.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Adjust heading bug cap.
yes. That is the heading indicator.
All right,
Set
what
the
should I
heading.
put it at?
Set the heading indicator move it around to about 300, 302, somewhere along in there. And for this purpose, 30 would be fine, which is 300.
Well, it says degrees. I've set it now at
302 is what
300.
Okay.
300.
Now, on the autopilot unit, the Cap 140, the Bendix King on the right, up top, next to the Garmin. Okay, right next to it, you see the Bendix King Cap 140. That's your autopilot unit.
Wait a minute.
Okay, where your Garmin's at.
Bendix King. Okay.
Okay.
It says
Yes.
AP is
Press
the first button?
the first button is AP. That turns the
Yeah.
autopilot on.
Right, but you got to set it up, right?
No, just turn it on for now.
It's on.
Okay, it's on. See,
Yep.
the button next to it says HDG.
Yep. Heading.
That's
select.
headings. Turn it on. Or press it, I should say.
It's on. Okay, now I'm turning.
All right, it'll bring you to 300, but you're going to have to switch that because we're getting to the point where we're over Nellis now, pretty much. And that brings your, set course 305. We're doing a circle here of Nellis, if you're wondering.
I'm just still flying towards it, and you're turning.
Okay, I'm in front of you. That's all right. Which I'm just doing a circle here, so it's going to change.
All right, nav mode. I don't have to worry about that.
Well, no, because you don't have a flight plan in,
Oh,
and you
okay.
can't run a nav mode if you don't have a flight plan. So you have to run heading mode.
Exit 432 Nellis approach altimeter 29.87 continue as planned.
Altitude hold. What is that supposed to be?
Okay, now altitude hold the way that yours is set up. Press altitude, and it should hold your altitude whatever you are right now. Period.
Okay.
Now you should be able to take your hand off the yoke